Hey everybody, JPT. Where did my farms go? Where did the farms go? Yeah, I'm back here with an episode of Attack of the B Team, episode 8? Is it 8 already? I can't even tell anymore. Bam! What's this? What's this? Yeah, I've been working a lot. And so I thought to myself, I should probably jump on here because I'm kind of actually waiting for a domain name to forward to a current web address for work. So I thought, rather than just jump on here and wait for that to happen, maybe I'll record a little bit of today's episode. So yeah, this is where we are. I took all the farms out. They were on the ground before, of course, the sprinklers were going. I thought, no, it makes a lot more sense if these are sort of in their own little container kind of things. It just looks better that way too. Plus, it'll save me from having to dig underneath here. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, we needed a little bit of something to see from the distance. So I'm putting putting food in these containers. I'm going to figure out exactly what food I want to focus on. Haven't done that yet. I'm actually going to move the sprinklers to here. I actually thought about if you could put a sprinkler upside down and spray it one way or the other. That's the way I would have done it. But I don't think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at all this. That's right. This is the interior design. It's the interior design of, yes, the wedge. And that's what's going on here today. I am so proud of this. You do not understand how proud I am of this design, this moment. Like, this is just okay. This brown, essentially dirt, brown. And then in here we've got the purple for, the portal. I always forget what those are called. But yeah, let me show you. I'm going to look down. I'm not going to show you this. I'm going to show you this though. Bam! Look at this. Does this look like a futuristic space hallway? I'm adding color. Don't worry. I'm going to add color. Oh, I got to show you from the reverse side. Actually, no. I'm not going to show you that just yet. I'm going to walk in here. So as you can see here, you sort of have the top and you have the bottom. Also, I thought about maybe taking these out. You can also run up the sides of the walls, which I think is kind of convenient. You can kind of see what's going on in elsewhere. But, like, nut, like the Matrix. And flip. Not quite, though. But, ran all these these are carpenter's wedge slopes with, yes, quartz. Lots of quartz. I had to go to the nether and get some quartz. Oh, yeah, this is what I want to do. Look down. You're not seeing anything. Put that in there. Okay, so, yes, we'll be able to access things like so. Although, I don't want it to be sticking out so much. So, where it is okay. I'm going to have to do some interior design on that to make it look a little bit more, less hollow. I don't want you to be able to see through that. All right, I'll show you the elevator first, though. So here we go. This is what the elevators look like. So if you go down right now, I've got this one blocked off because I haven't quite worked on it yet. But, got some padding here. It's actually concrete, but it doesn't look like padding. Sort of like interior padding just in case the elevator goes awry. These are glowstone covers that are been put through the chisel. These are nice, very nice. I'm going to use these a lot. Of course, these are factory block covers on all this stuff here, your elevator block, and of course, inverted black cage lamps. I like them. I like them a lot. As you can see, they're everywhere. And oh yeah, glass covers. I finally found a place for these glass covers. But yeah, I love this. I mean, I'm not like super in love with this, but I love what I'm going to show you when I go through the elevator and turn around. Again, padded sides here, carpenter's wedge slope block, but they are actually different variations of the concrete cover, or just the concrete blocks. There's just little strips, but of course the slopes stretch them out. Stretch them out. Here we go. Bam! Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are, but if you don't think this is pretty, you're no friend of mine. Look at that. You want to know what these are? Those are redstone blocks put through the chisel. Yeah. So they have all these crazy looking futuristic designs. So I plan on using all those as much as I can. Actually, as a matter of fact, you can kind of see one here on the opposite side. It's because I don't know what's going to go in here yet. So I don't know what kind of clay cover block I'm going to go with. This is supposedly quote-unquote blue, but we all know how that goes. It's purple. So yeah, I love this. I got my little wedge slopes here, my little prisms. Okay, this is the angle I want to show you. How pretty is this? I mean, seriously, look at that. Little angle goes like this. I wish I could show you without all these blocks changing, but look, just look at that. Look at sort of the pattern here that it creates over here, and then it goes like this. Oh, I love it. Just the angles. Angles on angles. It's going to be the name of today's episode. You know, you can go in the F8 mode. So pretty. Oh, man. Oh, it's my fave. I love this so much. This, I just got inspired, and I cranked her out. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I wanted to show you guys a little bit before I just get too far of myself. And you know, and then these, of course, factory block strips. I've got power running through here. It doesn't run anywhere yet, but it will eventually run down to the engineering room or the power room. Power. As you can see here, I've got little orange factory block warning things. I've got these covers on here. I've got this hollow factory cover with this hopper that goes down to the machines. Those machines right there. Oh, I got to show you those machines too. I'm not gonna lie, I really like these micro blocks on my quote unquote engines, or at least my power stations. I like the way they look. They may not go with the sort of fresh engineering design of a, you know, spaceship per se, but maybe we could just say we found them along the way, or we had to engineer something, because I really like these, and it took forever. That's the other reason why it took forever. But now we have ourselves another hardened energy cell, which has, you know, not quite half the energy that it should. This one, of course, is full. They're split, but for the most part, those machines down there don't pull equally from these, which kind of bothers me. I need to figure out how to make that happen. So there's that. I haven't made the other ones yet, but I will. I've got the stuff for them. Then you come down here. Look at that. You got these industrial frame covers, kind of like a cage. It's a cage match. Oh, wait. We're missing one. We'll have to fix that. You saw how easy those were to pop off. Of course, I got covers here as well. These are redirecting item ducts right there. Sort of from here to this machine here. This is in the off position. This is in the on to always go. But I can turn it off if I don't want things to go from the induction smelter to the chest, which the only reason why I would want to turn this off is so that if it comes into the chest and this is on, it doesn't keep going from here to the redstone furnace. That would be bad. So yes, I do want to switch there. I thought about for a second. No, I don't. And you know what? I kind of thought about maybe putting these on top behind these cages. Now that I think about it, I'll do that off camera. So yeah, this is my machine setup, my real tight machine setup. It's got, you know, a little bit of warning strips. It looks really cool. I like it. This is not permanent, by the way. It doesn't really match the decor. Although I think I want to maybe cover these up with covers or something to make them not so, I don't know, medieval looking, I suppose. Let's see. Let's go down a few more. Oh, yeah. So this is the item transport pipe. Goes all the way down to the storage level. By the way, I'm the only person on. It's like 1:45 in the afternoon Eastern time. I seem to be the only person that is on around this time. A couple of people start coming on here in about a couple hours, maybe even less. So yeah, this is the item transport pipe that I'm just temporarily running. I don't know where it's going to go from here, but that is about it. Although this redstone block does run underneath one of those things. I'll have to figure out some clever way of covering that up, or maybe I'll just leave it the way it is. But for now, when you come all the way up, bam, look at that. I mean, that just immediately gives you a sense of being on a space station, especially that. Like that hallway shot, bada bang, bada boom. So I'm going to go work on some things. I don't know exactly when I'll be back in terms of day-wise. I'll probably go ahead and fix this sprinkler system, get it above the floor. I'll show you basically what I'm going to do. See how it sticks down? It's going to only stick one block down after I'm done with it. So this is pretty temporary the way it is. Plus I need to move these aliens around a little bit. I need to actually move an alien up here to work on, like maybe two up here to be kind of the gardeners. And then I'm going to eventually lock this guy up over in this area. He's going to be our transport dude. And of course I'm going to upgrade this this portal. I almost forgot, but I got it this time. So I'm going to do all that stuff, probably come back with some other fun surprises. So be right back. And here we go. That's right. The new farm. Sort of. An Enderman came and took this block out, placed it here. Of course, there was a pumpkin attached to it, and it placed the pumpkin here. How strange. Very, very strange. I'll have to fix that because, no, I don't have a full inventory anymore. I thought I did. Just a really strange occurrence. I'm not sure why that happened. Yeah, really weird. Give me my pumpkin. I'll have to plant that because I don't have my hoe. I don't have my hoe. So these... Okay, let me explain. So I've got these sprinklers here. Notice how the sprinkler doesn't quite hit this last row? So I had to basically improvise. It will hit this. Of course, we all know that melons and pumpkins have to basically grow on an open dirt block. So that works out for that. Over here, I needed some bushes. So I planted the bushes over here. I've got all my other random nether bushes. I'm missing one. I think it's this, the sky something. I don't know. It's the one that you have to go and find in that weird planet, off planet. I don't know. I can't think of what it's called. My nose itches, of course. Eat some apples. So I've planted, I got my tomatoes over here, I got my strawberries, I got my coffee, my normal crops. That I had some swagero. I should be able to say that. I used to live in Arizona. Swagero. Cactus is here, but they grew through the glass. That was no good. My potatoes and my carrots. But I got my sprinklers here, and if you look real close, of course, because I'm a sucker for details, we've got these industrial frame strips in the in the corners of these block covers that you saw earlier. Well, guess what? You can't put them here because when you put them there, you destroy the sprinkler. You don't even get it back. I destroyed at least 2, if not 3 sprinklers trying to make it work. Then realizing that, guess what? Not going to work. Also, you can change the orientation of these. That was really fun. So I've got my Aquidus accumulator here in the floor. It's just going to have to be like that, which is fine. But yes, everything gets watered for the most part, except for, again, these far strips. This is my ghost block. You can pass through here now. It's actually a ghost block. So what have I done since you have last seen it? Ah, yes. I put my temple block covers here. Very pretty. Very blue. Very, very blue. Think I'm going to make this some sort of waypoint block room or something. I don't know. Because once I get this built, there's not going to be a lot of room for it. All right, so you've seen this already. It's been a couple days. Ah, yes, the lounge. This is the design for the lounge. Nope, Sheik's not there anymore. He was just hanging out there for a little while. It's kind of weird. Not sure where he is. I heard my elevator. It's wherever these guys are looking. These guys tend to tip you off. If there's somebody... Let's go down. I bet if I go down real quick. Hui, hui, hui. Are they all looking somewhere else? No, they're all looking at me. Okay. A lot of times, if you kind of come around the corner, well, not this corner. I haven't shown you this yet. If you come around the corner, there's no guys here. They're usually looking at somebody else if you can move real fast, but they're not looking at anyone else. So I think he's gone now. And so I moved this up, as you can see. It's in the ceiling now. It's a little bit more concealed now that I actually have this going, which is actually really nice. Damn Enderman. Enderman moved this block too, I'm assuming. Unless Sheik did it. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Ah, yes, over here. What I like about this is it kind of makes a square. Like, see how that's almost a square? Even though that's a square? But it's like a turned, rotated square. I really like it. This is going to be like the lounge bar area. I'll have seats, I'll have bartenders, that kind of thing. Might be too... Nah, I was going to say it might be too far from here to there. But I'm going to get a couple of these guys and put them in here. Like, at least 2. I'll have 2 bartenders on tap, we'll say. So this is the next floor. So this is the very top floor, so it doesn't go anywhere else. You go down, see how the hallway changes perspective? Like it gets longer. It's pretty much the exact same design. It just goes longer this way, which I like. This is going to be the genetics room. As you can see, this is the DNA analyzer cover. So I made maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 DNA analyzers and chopped them up. And so it gave me the covers. I hid these guys here. Also ran some power through here. Not exactly sure where the power is going to be needed or where it's going to go. This is redstone covers. This is going to be sick bay. Sick bay. So we'll have some sort of healing thing in here. I'm not a huge fan of the way these look, so I might change them up. but we'll see. That's the nice thing. You can always put them back together and put them back in the chisel. This thing. Bam. All right. Here are the bunks. What I've done is I've gotten these carpenter's wedge slopes once again, but I have these darker concrete blocks. So what I have is I have these partially weathered concrete blocks and then these other concrete covers. So these are actually different than these. These are the dirty ones. These are the clean ones. But notice how the number's the exact same? Guess what? No, wait, it's not. Yeah, it is. They're not the same. Look, one's dirty on the bottom, one's clean. So what I had to do is I had all dirty ones, top and bottom, everywhere. But it doesn't make any sense really for it to be dirty at the seam, right? At least not in my opinion. So look at that. Look at the minor detail. How these are clean. That one's dirty. Dirty, dirty. Around the corner, clean, clean. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, clean, clean, clean. So it's like, it just adds, look at that. Look at that. It just adds so much detail. I love it. It's just, it's my favorite. I love it. I love it so much. So I didn't want to get too far on these before showing you what was going on, because this is going to be a lot of work. A lot of just random cover work. I think what I'm going to do is, since I have beds here, I'm going to put like TVs or bookcases, depending on who you are. All the rooms are going to be a little bit different. Maybe even the walls on the outside will be slightly different. I have the ability to do that. So you might see sort of different wallpapers or different things in the walls, depending on who lives here. Of course, I had to replace I had to replace the doors. I'll go ahead and get that back. Oh, I'm just going to keep the doors. I'm not sure what, let's just go ahead and collect all the doors for now. So all the rooms are still about 2 this way and a half. So basically 2 that way, 2.5 that way. I think even these rooms are like that now too. They're all pretty much the same now. Yeah, 2 and 2.5, which I'm totally cool with. I'm going to get all my iron back. I don't think I'm going to use iron doors now because it doesn't really match these. This is a tight little hallway, still be able to put a shower in here. So there's that. Oh gosh, I got to show you some other thing. You know how I love those quote-unquote engines? Okay, nothing new here. And I had to block this off. I couldn't stand these guys being in my elevator anymore. Oh yeah, I put factory block covers on all the elevator things. So now they all have the caution tape. Look, I did it. Well, first of all, I put new ones in here, so we're running full speed. But I took all the covers off. I had like a hissy fit. I had like a little kid's fit. I replaced this one, but I just took everything down. I wasn't happy with it. I don't think I'm ready for this quite yet. And I might just leave these the way they are. I might only do the tanks. I might only outline the tank somehow and still have them hanging or something. I don't know. I think these look fine. I think these look fine the way they are. Just makes sense that they're connected. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it. Maybe I'll make something on the outside so they connect. I just don't have any clue just yet. So there's that. This is all the same. This is pretty much all the same. Again, covers. So I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an update. It's been maybe 1-2 days since I recorded. I just get on here and mess around when I can. Sheik is on here with me. Yeah, just kind of hanging out right here in the corner. It was really weird. Haven't figured out what lounge color I'm going to do yet. Like everything has a theme. Let me show you what this looks like on the inside though. There's lots of room. So if I ever wanted to run cables or anything, I could do that. So that's the power cables, which I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get down to the energy or engineering level just yet. There's some work to do on some of this. Of course, that's the storage. That's just a factory block cover. These are the glowstone covers. They do emit light, by the way, which is really nice. So if you need sort of a real tight light block, that is the way to go, in my opinion. I may have even considered maybe putting one in the ceiling there, but as you go further down, so basically it goes from 3 tall, so we got 3, 3, and then we have 2, because I'm going to have to cut this off, so we got 2, and then 2, and then it goes back to 3, I think 3 again, 3, then 2, and then real tall. So there'll be some variations of the quote-unquote elevator shafts. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretty much just play with all of this. This is all going to probably be done by the time you see me next time. If not, I'm probably moved on. I'm like the distracted dog. Like I get over somewhere and I work on something and I'm like, ooh, look, squirrel. And I go somewhere else. See, look, dirty, clean, dirty. I like it. And these are a little bit different too. These are slightly darker. So I think that's going to probably do it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, I heard something. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, leave those comments. That always helps out. you got anything that sort of you saw that you really either appreciate or you have questions about or even a comment about, again, leave those comments. I would appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel, by all means, subscribe, because there's more to come. It rains so much now. But I think that's going to do it. Yeah, I already said that. So until next time, this is JPT. Go play old games, and I'll be seeing ya.